Hello everyone, welcome to this week's analysis on STI. This week STI has been in a roller coaster. We saw a sell-off and then we see a rally on the later part of the week. Let's go through the bar by bar a little bit because I have already mentioned in my blog on the more significant days. And we have a very significant sell-off on the Tuesday, and then we see a very narrow range bar on Wednesday, which also probably is buying, and then we see a rally on Thursday. However, on the Friday, what we are seeing here is a very weak bar because there is no really follow through to the upside here after this rally here on Thursday, and the buyers actually intended to rally price all the way up to probably 33,000 level, but wasn't able to do so. He only rally up to 29.87, and then sellers start to step in and close STI on the low and also in the negative region. The another weak point of the Friday bar is that the rally from the buyers is also weak because we are not able to we are seeing that buyers are not able to take out the high of the sell-off bar. So this is really a weak performance from the buyers, and that is also what I think that STI might be ranging again for the coming week. Because on the structure wise we are seeing some weakness here because the down wave is almost equal length, but the up waves are not making any great progress, except for the Thursday we see some slight ease of movement to the upside, but there's no follow through on the next day. And on the points here, I have also drawn a downtrend channel because now we are officially technically in the downtrend because we have a lower low, lower high, and a lower low here. So now it's officially in a downtrend. The Wednesday bar is a very interesting bar because what we are seeing here is that there is multiple confluence of trend lines and horizontal lines, and this is the demand line of the downtrend channel, which coincides with the resistance here and now becomes support, and also the initial demand line which I drawn from the 20th and 30th December low. So this demand line confluence with the horizontal resistance now becomes support line, and then with the demand line of the downtrend channel has created a zone where we see buying going on here because we have a sustained volume and we have very narrow spread here. So that just tells us that the buyers are quite strong in holding this level, and this level is between the 2900 to the 2920 level. So that is one area that we will want to be paying close attention to when price is coming back again. Okay, so that is on the structural basis. However, on the down wave, what we are seeing here is that we are also seeing a reduce in volume on the down wave. So my take of STI going into a range between the 2900 to 3000 level still stays because I'm not seeing supply flowing through to the downside as aggressive as what we are seeing here on the demand that is all the way following through to the upside. So for STI to really turn down and then making this as a turning point from a bull market to a bear market, we have to see a lot of selling volume that's coming in here. However, we are not seeing that at this moment. We're only seeing occasional selling that is on these two bars here. These two bars here, occasional selling, and then we see some selling here, but if you compare the volume of these two down bars here with this down bar here, the volume is actually quite less. So we know that selling is not as aggressive on the Tuesday. So the overall picture is that it is still probably to see STI range between the 2900 to 3000 level. To see the effects much clearer, that what we will have to do is to go to the weekly chart. The weekly chart will offer a clearer picture, as what you can see is that we have a gap up here, and then this week we have closed the gap and took out the lows of the previous 4 bars. That is it's by itself very negative. However, we are seeing the close rally back all the way up to above the low of these previous 4 bars. That is a strong sign of that, showing us that buyers are actually quite strong in the market, and there is still strength coming from this up move here. And we are not seeing any very high volume selling coming in yet, so that is why I think my judgment of STI going in a sideways probably in the next few weeks to come is quite likely to happen. And what we are also seeing here is that this blue line here is a axis line, and why would I draw this line here is because previously we have resistance here, resistance, and then it broke, and then it now becomes support here, support, and it broke, become resistance, resistance, and it broke, actually some resistance here, but it broke out, gap up, and then now it comes back to test this level again for support. And we did see support on the daily chart, where the Wednesday bar was a very narrow spread bar with consistently high volume, so that is buying. And that also explains why the close was able to rally above here. So there is still some strength from the buyers to hold STI at this level here. And there's another point where I would think for the next few weeks the STI will range is because of a certain pattern from William O'Neill. We are seeing a cup forming. However, in the bigger cup, this base here is quite erratic, because it's not a very ideal base for a cup and handle, because we have seen widespread bars here, which is very volatile, represents a very volatile market at this level here. However, if you take a smaller cup, we take from this high here all the way down and move back up, and we see this handle here. This base is still a reasonable base for the cup and handle pattern, because although we see 2 or 3 widespread bars here, but the range narrows to the end where we see the rally starts. So in natural fact, this is probably a more reliable base for STI to launch its up move, and then now we are seeing a handle. So for handle to be reliable, you probably need about 5 to 6 weeks, and we are seeing handle form probably about 3 to 4 weeks, about thereabout. So I'm expecting STI to probably range another 1 or 2 weeks to completely form this handle, maybe longer. I don't know what will happen in the market next, so we will want to take a look at or pay attention to STI at this level here, because once we have a breakout with increase in volume on this level here, which is the 30-31 level, with increase in volume, that means that strength is coming to the market, and we might see a continuation of STI to move up, and this move up will likely challenge the 3200 and 3300 level. So we want to pay attention to STI on this side. So this is my analysis for this week for STI. I hope you have a great week and a great trading week ahead, and trade carefully and be careful out there, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks.